been a while since we've done anything on the T-Bird, so let's go ahead and do a cold start and I'll pull it out and we'll do a walk around so I can show you what's been done. Now you can see the T-Bird on the outside hasn't really changed at all since the last time I did a video on it. Interior, same thing. It's all still just the same black interior, looking just as factory as it did when it rolled off the showroom floor. The biggest difference, as you may have seen already in the video, is going to be up here. We have done a little bit of work in the engine bay. As you can see, we have this nice new intake, and it has the Thunderbird crest on it. This is an aluminum intake now, and it completely changes the way the engine looks. So on top of that, we went ahead and we replaced the valve cover gaskets because we believed that's where our oil leak was coming from. So on top of that, we did the paint. We stripped these down, painted them, and same thing with the intake manifold. So we went ahead and pulled the intake manifold and then painted it, threw it back on there, and it's completely changed the way the engine bay looks. The most recent thing we just finished was actually this electric fan installation. So this has been on here for all of a day now at the time of filming this, and the reason we had to go ahead and upgrade to an electric fan was because the original clutch fan actually hit the old fiberglass shroud that was here and tore it to pieces. So long term, we decided we wanted to go ahead and put the electric fan on there for more reliability and having control. So that's thermostatically controlled, and we didn't tap into the sensor that was on the engine. We actually got a kit that came with a little probe, and the little probe is actually right in here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the wires going in right there, and that's the backside of the probe. So what that does is it measures the temperature of the coolant, and it will tell the fans when to turn on and off. So that probe goes through some wires into a big harness over here, and eventually gets to this corner where there's a little control box. Try and get a better view of that. Okay. Kind of hard to see, but it's down in here, and it has a little relay on it, and we can actually control when and what temperature we want it to turn on and off at. So it's makes the engine bay look a little bit cleaner because you don't have such a large shroud here, and overall the whole thing just looks a lot nicer. You might have noticed in the video some smoke coming up from back here. We do have an exhaust leak that just came out of nowhere. Go figure. So we're gonna have to get that addressed. But overall the engine looks fantastic. It runs pretty well, and having this new air filter or air cleaner on here, it actually sucked out the insulation that was up here. So we're gonna have to figure out something to do up there in the meantime, but I think good progress is being made.